Good morning, my friends, and welcome to Chalk Couture on Myrtle Beach. Today I am not even sure if this is going live, but I'm doing my best to bring you projects every morning while I am here. And today's going to be a really fun beach-related design using a frame that I picked up for just about nothing on clearance the other day. And I'm also going to be using some craft sticks from Dollar Tree. Guess how much those were, as well as the Endless Wonder Design Transfer set. So this one comes with both two different sea kind of creatures, a seashell and a starfish, and also the words Endless Wonder. But today we're just going to be using this seashell. So what I am planning to do first, before I even do the seashell, is I wanted to make sort of a background inside of this frame that looks like weathered, like a boardwalk kind of look. So I have a couple things ready here. That is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use white chalk paste, but before I even do that, I'm going to show you how I created these little sticks. So all I did was I took these craft sticks like so and measured them against the cardboard backing that came with the frame. So I just kind of laid one on top of the other and cut them to fit using an old pair of scissors that I have. You can, if you want to be fancy, use your saw, but I thought those were just fine for this. I didn't have that many to make. So I wonder if the girls would come out and listen to make sure that my camera is in the right angle. Unfortunately today I cannot see who's watching. I cannot say hello and I cannot respond to your questions right now, but I definitely will come back later. I'm just going to grab my girls inside the camper and see if they can let me know if my camera settings are correct. So hang tight. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. So I have cut a bunch of sticks, plenty to cover this whole piece, like so. I think I have enough now. Yeah, that should do it. So I'm going to put those like that, but I am going to add a little bit of color using my white chalk paste in a way that you may not have seen me work with this before. Ugh, it's so humid out today. It is nasty, nasty. So as always, you want to give your chalk paste a good stir before you use it. And this is called the baby wipe method. And all you do is take a little baby wipe and dab it into your chalk and just kind of spread it on your surface. Now I'm trying not to actually cover the whole thing. I want some of that wood grain to show through. And we're going to make it look worn also. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And I'm alive enough so that we will get good results with this. This is, I don't know if this is going to dry fast or quick. There's a little bit of a breeze today, but it is humid as anything today. I'm not sure if that means we're going to get some rain or it's just going to be a steamy hot day. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to get this all over my hands, of course. So, yep, if you are watching this, I cannot say hello to you. I'm not sure who's watching and who isn't because I cannot seem to get my iPad and my camera from my phone to work together. And my computer will not connect to the Wi-Fi here for more than a minute. So, I don't know. I tried, right? I took you on vacation with me. But things will be back to normal on Monday. So, have you guys been to Myrtle Beach before? That's where I am. Kind of my happy place. I love the beach. Seem to be a little less tolerant of the sun than I used to. I used to like sit on the beach for days on end and just tan and watch people. It's a great place to go people watching. My favorite thing to watch are the little babies on the beach. So cute. Alright, we're almost done. So you can see that I'm doing just a light coat of the paste on there. Not solid. I don't want it to be completely solid. I actually could go in there with some gray. I bet you that would look pretty too. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I don't want the background to be too busy because I have a really cute something to put on top of there. Let me try a little bit of that gray I have with me. It's very light gray. This is called Fresh Linen. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. That's pretty dry. It for sure needs to be worked on, so we're not going to use that one today at all. But while these are drying, you can see how they're going to come together. I'm just going to glue them to this cardboard piece here and put it back in the frame later. What do you think? Does that look kind of beachy to you? I think it'll look really pretty in the frame. Alright, so our project was going to be using this this seashell here, and back at home I went and cut out a seashell shape. Tell me I did it backwards. I did. I painted the wrong side. Bear with me a second. I'll clean that up. I can't believe I did that. So we're going to paint this with a little bit of ivory. I was tired when I was painting this last night. Let's move it off the transfer. So a light coat of this. We're going to make this beautiful. Geez, and I thought I checked to make sure I painted the right side. Alright, that should dry pretty quickly. That's all you need. So while that's drying, get this side a little bit. I'll go work on the background a little bit more, and then we'll go back and fix the seashell. Alright, so I have some hot glue here. I think before that I'm just gonna add a little bit of shading on the edges. What I use is Tim Holtz Vintage Photo ink and a sponge dauber. You just tap your dauber into your ink. I'm just gonna put a little bit along the edges. This will give it more of a rustic look. And you guys know that I love that old rustic look. Yeah, that looks cool. It looks really cool. I hope I'm in your line of vision here. I hope you're not looking at my beach hair, don't care. Still haven't made it to that hairdresser yet. I've got an appointment coming up. I think on the 18th I'll be a brand new woman. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Grunged up a little bit. Let's carry on and finish these then while that seashell's drying. Damn. Yeah, that definitely defines it. See that? Okay. Shouldn't take long to do these. Good old beach town when we're done with it. So the seashell itself I'm going to put on top of the wood here. And I think it's going to look really, really neat. And I'm going to do the hot mess technique on the seashell. If you haven't seen that, that's a fun technique to do. On some pieces, not all of them, but this one definitely cried out for the hot mess technique. So the popsicle stick idea was from my friend Gina, who is also a designer with Chalk Couture. If I haven't said that yet, my name is Susan Tapley and I'm a designer with Chalk Couture. We're independent designers. And one of the things that I love about working with Chalk Couture people is that they're so generous with sharing ideas and techniques, and they're very supportive with each other. So thank you, Miss Gina, for this idea. I took it a little bit further, I think. I don't remember if you did all this baby wipe painting and shading and all that, but I like it. Okay, so if you are joining me, thank you, thank you. I cannot say hello to you this morning. My Wi-Fi is bad, but I appreciate you watching, and thank you if you don't mind hitting that SHARE button and sprinkle my video with your friends so that they can see how cool this stuff is too. So, looks like I'm not going to have a ton of glue. I thought I'd have plenty with me. I'm just going to put a couple little dots here and there and start layering these. I feel like I'm building a house here. So what do you think? Do you like crafting on the beach with me? I took you on my vacation. How's that? Well, not quite, but I think of you while I'm here. So yeah, I was looking at the seashell to put on this design also, but it was a little wider than my picture frame was, so I wasn't sure it would be the right piece. But I might use that another day on a different project. So this transfer that we're using, of course, is just like any of our other transfers. They are reusable. You can use them many, many times on any smooth surface, glass, wood, metal, chalkboards, windows. You can also use ink with them to decorate your t-shirts and tote bags, aprons, pillows, all those good things. I got one that's a little bendy here. Hopefully it'll cooperate at the end. Just last week I did a piece on really, really old wood that I made that sign. I'm not sure if you saw that, but that was fresh produce. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's one I think I'm going to keep it forever. Down tight. What do you think? Is it looking like an old boardwalk yet? So yep, this is all about easy DIY crafting projects. Anybody can do this. And yeah, if it looks like fun to you, I am always looking for new designers to join my team, and I would love to share more information about that with you. If that is the case, put join in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I check my comments when I'm done. One more row. Hopefully that seashell will dry in time. The best laid plans, right? This one's a little short. That'll do it. Alright. See where I'm going with this? Ta-da! And I've got my beautiful frame all ready to go. Let's see if that's dry. Yeah, dried. Oh, not quite. I think that was from the background here. Alright, put that aside for now. And if I had my dryer out here, I would hit this with the heat tool a little bit. So, as always, I always try to write on the back of my design transfers. I'm not sure that this pen, which I have with me and did not bring a marker, it will not write on the back. So I'm going to have to wait till I get home to do that. But I'm going to take my chalk colors. I'm going to use bark, guava, iced coffee, and this is shimmer gold. So I've got these 4 colors that I'm going to hot mess on the seashell, and it's going to look really, really pretty, I think. I hope. So I hope I'm still in, you guys. I'm going to check my camera just to make sure that I'm in the right spot, and it looks like I am. Okay. Alright, let's give these a good stir before we get started. That gold is always beautiful. I don't know what it is with the shimmer paste, but they never ever like get thick or lumpy. They just stay nice and smooth all the time. This is the iced coffee, which also looks beautiful. I should leave that open, I guess. Yeah, that is still a little bit wet. Yikes. It's on the sides where it dripped down a little bit. Emily, if you are watching, could you bring me the hairdryer from inside? Yes, we have a hairdryer in our camper. here's the bark, which I always think looks like chocolate pudding. So pretty. And guava. This is a really pretty coral color. And this looks pretty good too. It just looks like it needs, this looks like anything needed to be thinned out with a little bit of water. If it does get thick, your paste gets a little thick, just a couple drops of water and stir, stir, stir. You want it to be about the consistency of cake batter. But if it feels more like brownie batter, you need to add a little bit of water. So I'm apologizing if you are not seeing this clearly. I'm doing my best with very little Wi-Fi. Alright, I guess they're not watching, but I'm going to go ahead. The top of this feels okay. I think it's the sides that had the chalk on them. But I'm going to fuzz this on my t-shirt before I put it on top of the shell, especially since it's fresh paint. And that's just adding a little bit of fiber from my t-shirt to soften the adhesive a little bit. I don't want it to stick too tightly to the wood piece. Let's see. My neighbors are just looking at me like, what are you doing out there? Okay, that feels pretty good. So, we'll say a little prayer that it doesn't pull the paint up because it is very fresh. And layer that on top. I am going to hold this up to the sun for a second just to make sure it seems to be in the right place. Yeah, I think I got it on the first shot. Wow! Okay, rub this down, make sure there are no bumps, bubbles, or folds. I'm not pressing too hard on this because that is very fresh paint. So to do the hot mess technique, you're going to take your stir stick. The ones I have I got on Amazon a long time ago, but now Chalk Couture has its own brand of stir sticks because we like everything to be our own. And I'm just going to dab this around. I'm going to use kind of a stripe pattern because the seashell has stripes that run around it. So I'm going to kind of do these in stripes, just dotting all along like so. You guys ever tried the hot mess technique before? It's a really cool way to blend your colors. The flies are coming out now. It's not good. As long as they're not biting and they stay out of my coffee, it's okay. Okay, so there's all the, this color again is fresh linen. Now I'm going to go in with the bark and do the same thing. Oops, we got a little bigger blob there. This is a little bit thinner than the last bit I used, so it's not a problem. Be a little bit more careful about where I put it. So you want to work kind of quickly with this so it doesn't dry, but because the blobs are kind of a little on the thick side, I'm not too worried about it drying that fast. And it is also very humid here, which could also slow down the dry time. So let's get some gold. This is shimmer gold. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to tap on there very easily. I think the coral is really going to make this stand out nicely. I'm losing my stripes here, but that's okay, right? And now the coral. You notice I'm not covering the whole design. I'm just tapping all over in random spots. Wait till you see how neat this looks when we blend it all together. At least that's my hope. You never know. You never know what something's going to come out looking like until you pull the transfer off. Alright. I really love this color. I just want to add a little bit more here and there. A little bit more. Okay. Alright. So this is how you do the hot mess technique. You tap it all on just like that. And because the seashell's design goes from one side to the other rather than up and down, I'm going to blend the colors using my squeegee just by going back and forth across it. And that will cover the design like so. I hope you guys are following along, and I do apologize again if I can't see your comments or say hello to you like I love to. I will in the comments later. So what's left over you do not want to put back in your jar like normal. You squeegee off all of the excess after you've smoothed it on and it's all covered. And just put it into a napkin. Don't put it back in the jar like normal. Okay, now it's time to peel and reveal, and hopefully the paint was dry enough so that this looks wonderful. Yeah, that's pretty cool, you guys. Love it. Came out so nice. So, okay, I'm just going to set that to the side to dry for a minute. Clean the paint off my hands. Or chalk, whatever it is. It's white, so it's probably chalk. And I'm going to get this frame ready to go. So this is a frame that I found at, I think I got it at Joann's. I'm not 100% sure, but it was like $3. It's crazy. But it had glass in it, of course, and I don't really want it to have glass in it because I'm going to do a 3D kind of process. But I'm going to pop this in here. And pop this part back in. Close it up. And flip it. Oh, that looks really cool. Adjust it just a little bit. What do you think of that? And then our little seashell is going to go here. So I think I'm going to add some pop dots behind this, and that'll lift it up a little bit more. You know what I might do even before that? I think I'm going to ink the edges. I'm going to distress the edges of that seashell just a little bit, because that gives you a lot of definition between one surface and another. So I'm just going to dab this a little bit, watching that. It is almost dry. Hope you guys are enjoying this project. Yeah, last week when I was home before I left, I put together 4 or 5 different projects to do down here at the beach with you. One of them is totally not Chalk Couture related, but the others are. The other one I just thought was a really cool idea for a party or something. Alright, so see how that, just that little bit of distress around the edges made that a little more, there's more definition between the background and the seashell, because they're kind of the same color family. So I'm using these pop dots. You can get these in any craft store, and they will not only adhere your pieces together, but they'll add just a little bit of definition and depth to it. Pull a couple of these, just pop them on the back like so. Get out of here. Anything worse than beach flies? Some of them are so big and they bite hard. These are just regular old common flies, I think. So if you are watching or interested in getting Endless Wonder Design Transfer, and again this is a 3-piece set, write Endless Wonder in the comments and I will make sure that I get one ordered for you. Or you can order them on my website, which is chalkcouture.com/Susan. If you are interested in getting either the cutout of the seashell or the starfish, I am willing to cut some out and send them to you, or arrange a porch pickup. And I can do those for probably about $5 each. So I hope you enjoyed this. I think it looks so cute. It's going to look great in my camper. What did you think of the hot mess technique? I wish I could see you guys and say hello and goodbye and all that good stuff, but I can't. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back tomorrow morning, I got glue, at 10 a.m. and we'll do another really fun project together. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.